Espen, as you stand in this chamber that once held such reverence and purpose for you, as you look around it now, you see that the cracked walls, overtaken with moss and strange, otherworldly bioluminescent mushrooms and these odd white flowers. It feels empty and foreign. And for the figure that sits on the strange throne in the front, it feels threatening. So that's it. You're just abandoning me.
I, what do you mean abandoning you? You've been lying this whole time. You've been doing something even more than lying. I don't even, I like super lying. I don't know what the right word is. And in that moment, Espen slips into Oblivion. So an outward, like this figure would hear a series of like grumbles and bear noises essentially
Mhm.
as she's expressing this irritation, and her muzzle just stays crunched up as she slips back into common, and she goes, "You've done the worst thing ever, and we're still trying to figure out what damage you've done. Not to
The
mention this
damage
building."
I've done. I'm the
Yes.
I'm the reason you and your little tribe are here. And all I asked in return was for a little respect and your help getting me on a god throne. It doesn't really seem like such an insane task.
Are you listening to yourself? The cost of the God throne, like, I see it now, the position that. Oh, you would have let me kill lots of people to get that throne.
They're just people, Espen.
She like takes a step back. Um, you you don't belong here.
What did you say to me?
You don't belong here. You are not. You lied this whole time. You are not eternal. You are not a queen. You're not acting very royal. None of us want you here anymore. You should probably leave. Somebody silly will help you with. Well, actually, I hope they don't help you. I'm ashamed that we've helped you for so long.
When you say you should leave, leave reverberates in such a strange way where you can almost see the vibration of the sound leaving your snout, and it collides with this figure now standing in front of the throne, and her form shakes.
Ooh. Espen, reclaiming that step that she took back a moment ago, she steps forward, uh, probably 5, 10 feet, and she goes, "You are not welcome here. You need to leave." Leave this mountain. You do not belong here.
As you say leave again, that same thing happens, but is stronger. And the form begins now to diminish. And she begins to kind of like meld into this room that you've known so long as her domain. But as you begin to reclaim your voice and your stance and your mountain, she begins to meld into the moss and the mushrooms and the little white flowers. And you just hear her say, I'm going to find you. And
Ooh,
when I do, you'll regret this. Espen, that was a year ago.
okay.
And
When,
go ahead.
when this figure disappears into the nature that belongs here, does this space shift or change at all?
As the figure melts, the little mushrooms kind of begin to recede into the moss. The chamber that the Eternal Queen has occupied on the mountain for so long is older than I think even her presence on the mountain. But it has always felt kind of shrouded and dark, even with the little shimmers of light from the mushrooms. But almost as these mushrooms recede, the entire chamber kind of breathes and little streams of sunlight come in through the cracks. And this space has, for all intents and purposes, been cleansed of this creature's aura.
Okay. Okay. Um, Aspen will lean down at the base of where this figure disappeared, and she will place a piece of crafter's gold at the side and take a deep breath and say, "You are not welcome. You will not be welcome here again. And we've got a lot of work to do to make sure you cannot return." And she'll stand up, and in Oblivarin, she'll yell back towards the door. Um, in Oblivarin, she'll yell, "It is safe. We can come in. Bring bring pieces from your family, and we'll set them by this not even a throne anymore. I don't know what to call it, but it's safe now." And Espen will usher in a couple members of her family that were there and other people from the tribe, the different clans of the Obluvarans, to reclaim this space for them and the Underbarons, who also are now part of this mystery that they don't really know what they're rebuilding at this moment. And yeah.
So Espen, as the clan leaders come forth with these trinkets made from the fruit of the mountain, this crafter's gold, the chamber begins to fill not only with light for the first time in many centuries, but also laughter and joy and love and any um obligatory reverence that you once felt here is alleviated. You feel a power that you once had leaves you, but you feel even more powerful for not having it. Now, Espen, as you look up here at these ruins with your new compatriots, you know that your actions a year ago have come to bear. Folks, welcome to Rebels Without a Castle. The Stone Lord's Folly, our first campaign. My name is Zach Savage, and I will be your lore master. This evening, I'm joined by my absolutely wonderful cast here, and they're going to go through and tell you who they are and who they're playing. And we will go ahead and start with our littlest and bestest bear, Pyrea.
Hi, I'm Pyrea. I play our littlest, bestest bear, called Espen, our Oblivion Ranger slash Druid. Yeah, let's go diagonal to our resident sad boy, question mark? Yes, Justin.
Hey guys, how's it going? GM Justin. You can find me on all my socials at Forever GM Justin. I am playing tonight. Not that much of a sad boy. We were trying to still figure him out. I'm playing Lucetto Amberhold. Both he and I use he him pronouns. I'm gonna toss it over to Laura.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they. But here tonight, right now, I am playing Orion Shieldbreaker, our Path of the Totem barbarian fighter, whose pronouns are she, her, and I'm sure everything's fine. Totally fine. It's great.
Totally
It's
fine.
wonderful. Hey,
Abs
Sam,
Yep.
go.
Hi, guys. Good evening. My name is Sam. I go by Utah India on both Instagram and Twitch. Tonight I am playing Long John or Revelous Noge, your resident pirate rogue gunslinger. I think that just leaves Hyacinth, right? Over to you.
Hi, I'm Hyacinth, and tonight I'm playing Seraphina von Willow. Uh, our not resident temporary rental, I don't know. Uh, high elf cleric. Zach, your turn.
All right, so folks, now that we are all here, let's do a little recap of last session. So last session, our crew was working on getting out of the bones of this black market in the middle of the Great Waste, as Revlis came back from getting some information on Cutthroat Kate. Some people aren't particularly thrilled about how he got said information. But I'm sure everybody's going to resolve that super chill, and in a really cool way. Um, but unfortunately, not everybody is as cool and chill as our people here. Um, Kate has started to um, call out Revlis, and shockingly, to no one more than me, the party was able to uh, resist the call and get out of Dodge. Speaking of getting out of Dodge, um, Seraphina is feeling a little more lonely, as Roz has more or less abandoned her for the time being, with some very frantic warnings about moving and needing to run without a lot of explanation. But our crew did get to run. They were able to use Tracy and Maria, or what are their actual names there, Justin?
Their actual names
Mm.
are Traceres, and I'm not stalling to scroll up to go back to it.
Marine Cova?
Yes.
Yeah, Maria
Ah,
Kova.
Yep.
I couldn't read my own handwriting, and so I needed you to say.
what a mood.
Look, I dropped it in here for that
Yep,
specific reason. I'm just
Uh-huh.
like, shh, Nikes, I should have had that pulled up.
fair is invalid. Um, with everybody boarding the nightmares and taking a little trip into the ethereal plane to try and avoid any kind of issues, Espen was able to use her very, very keen sense of planar awareness to keep them on track. However, as the portal opened to exit just shy of their destination, the portal began to glow with a strange purple energy that would only be familiar to one individual, our little bear, with a voice ringing out saying, I'm getting closer. And as the nightmares tumbled out of the sky, you all find yourself in the ruins of Tela Sandur, the ruined great elven capital of the long dead Darian Empire. And that is where we are now.
Hey, Zach. Zach,
Yes.
can we have like a long rest?
A long rest? You sure can't. You can have a little short rest though.
In this
Okay.
economy,
If only
Um,
you guys had rested.
listen. Uh, if everybody's okay with taking a short rest, I think once we landed, everything's kind of catching up to Espen, and she's also a little bit motion sick because she got schloss.
Schwasty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Lost.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly,
Swifty.
exactly. You get it.
She got
Um,
ugh.
yeah. So when they finally land and get off our creepy little nightmares, Espen is like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know why we're here or why they told me to bring us here, but we're on flat ground again. And like, I kind of need a little bit of a rest."
You should probably lay down. Yeah.
Ah, ah.
Is
So as you all kind of take in the not only the vastness of the city, you are able to look up and see these towers that look like they once reached the sky but have long since collapsed but are still the only comparison you might have um Ori is maybe certain parts of the Grand Keep in the upper city in Resia. These towers are massive and were once very ornate. The windows have mostly all been blown out, but little pieces of colored glass still cling to the outside edge. And then all of a sudden you all hear cannon fire.
What?
And it
what?
The
sounds
fuck?
like it is soaring right above you.
Reynolds
What?
reverts immediately to, you know, ye olden days. And he's gonna grab whoever's closest to him, whether that's I don't know who that is, but he's just grabbing heads and shoulders. He's yanking everyone down to the ground.
Yeah, I
As
can't remember who we were on,
So
how we'd split
it
up on the.
You were with
it
Ori.
yeah,
That's
because
right.
it was Serafina, Lucero, and Espen, and then y'all's characters on the other nightmare.
Hmm.
So we swing off the horse, and it's immediately just yoink.
Revelous
Yeah, yeah.
tackles
Oh
Ori.
yeah, yep. Both hands on the shoulders, just straight to the ground.
Uh, Serafina, without those instincts, is gonna stay standing and look around for the noise, like to see if she can see where it's coming from.
I think Lucero would have his eyes closed as he's just kind of like listening in, having his arms crossed too. And when it just goes overhead, he's like, okay, well, hmm, interesting.
Lucero, give me a perception check real quick.
Uh, I can, yes, yes, I
Since
can.
you're listening intently.
Super intently. Where is? There it is. Okay. Oh, not bad. 17.
17. You are able to kind of suss out the sound of the cannon fire, but it sounds like it is coming from two different directions. Um, it sounds like they are almost like opposite each other and firing almost towards kind of like
Oh,
towards the center.
oh,
He would probably take a deep breath as he opens his eyes back up and says, "We're in the middle of some sort of shoot off between two forces right now. It's not directed towards us."
do we notice where these two attacks like collide or are attempting to collide? Do we see that? And does that look real?
That's a great
Fireworks.
question.
Yeah.
So, as the cannon fire erupts, you hear the sound of cannonballs colliding with stone and wood and glass, but visually you see nothing.
Well, if there's nothing. Did I miss it, Lucero? Where did they come from? I thought it was like right there. And she points to where we would have all assumed that the visual would have happened for all of us. It
He'll point in those specific directions, and say that's where it originated from.
Espen is gonna sniff the air and see if she can smell like cannon smoke.
Hmm.
The old
Give
gunpowder.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a perception check. I believe
Okay.
you have advantage with your sniffer, so
With
do
your
that.
sniffer. In the meantime, when it comes to light that nothing has actually struck the structures over our heads, or he just goes, get off. Just elbows silver off of her.
17 in total.
17 in total.
Mhm.
You do not detect any like fresh gunpowder smell.
It doesn't it doesn't smell like gunpowder either. Something's going on. Huh.
Is it
Where
an
did
illusion?
maybe wait, where and Espen like tippy taps on the ground and like looks around. Where are we again? Do we do we know? Ruins? Do we
I
actually know where we are? Like above table we do.
Um, I suppose you could all give me some history checks.
Haha. I was like
I'm so good at
I don't
this.
know.
Not this time, though.
Request requesting to roll at disadvantage.
Sure. Makes a
Phenomenal.
lot of sense.
I got a 15.
I got two 21s.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
insane.
I
Very
got a
relevant to Lucero.
Yeah.
13 for a 13.
Hey.
I got a 4 for a 5.
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Wow.
I got a nat 20 for a total of 23.
Let's go.
And the dice tell the story.
So a gang with a 15 or higher, As you look around, you see this architecture is old but still familiar, um, as a lot of kind of like elven design has kind of made its way across the continents, and you're able to kind of pinpoint um like a certain style of parapet and the way that the windows are shaped, that all of these design elements have been kind of concentrated here. Um,
I had a dollhouse that looked like this. My papa said it was something elf related. It came from a merchant. Maybe it's with my nat 20, I would remember the name, right?
yeah, so
Okay.
say with a nat 20, as you have been kind of working in tandem with Lucero to kind of pinpoint where the cannon fire was coming from, you see that there is a stream to the there's like a river to the east, and then there is this bay to the west. And there is only one significant city you can think of that sits at landmarks that look like this.
Oh, Lucero, pick me up. Like, just pick me up, like as high as you can, okay?
He goes, he'll pick you up and then like grab like he'll even toss you up just a little bit to
Yep.
grab you by the feet and then push you right on up as high as he can.
Oh, 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 okay, 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 okay. We're the river. We don't need to go there right now, but I know where we are. Okay, Telesander. We're in the ruins of Telesander.
That was the old
Like the elven
ancient
empire.
empire, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Why are we seeing cannons? While I'm at this vantage point, can I look for more cannons?
Sure. Yeah, give me another
Okay.
perception check.
If memory serves me right, this was where an ancient war had taken place.
That is must be the cannons. More ghosts. 14 in total.
Yeah, 14, you don't physically see anything.
Hmm. Okay, Lucero, I'm gonna like I'm gonna get down, okay? Or well, can you put me down? It is kind of high.
He'll kind of like move you just slightly, drop you briefly to catch you underneath your arms, and then bring you right back down.
1, 2, down her.
There's a
Thank
look of
you.
it. There's a little bit of confusion on his face before he kind of mutters, just very subtly, "How did I know that? Not from this place. How did I know that?"
Oh, twitch of an ear. No, maybe you read it somewhere. Did you also have a dollhouse?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, man.
Who's got the
I,
map?
ooh. Mm, who has the map?
It exists. It exists somewhere. I will
One of you
pull out
has
the
a
map.
map, you pull it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Map. Where's the map? Where's the map?
Ori's gonna like crouch, ignoring the phantom cannon fire because if nothing's
Yeah.
coming down
No.
on our heads, she doesn't give a fuck. Um, Spread out the map, suss out where they are, and just swear rather viciously in Orcish. Well, we need to be going in the complete opposite fucking direction, but at least we are still on the right continent.
Well, I mean, we haven't actually used the scroll yet. So the scroll will be able to take us there. Maybe we should kind of take a little bit of a look while we're here. Um,
Yeah.
what do since it's like not real, maybe it has some something cool in it. I don't know, but
It might
probably.
it might be better if we at least take a little bit of a longer break. All things considered, some of us probably need it more than others.
That is true. Um,
Would everybody give me a perception check, please?
yeah.
Oh
Ooh,
boy.
ooh. 23?
Okay.
16.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Dirty
That one.
20.
Nice.
Okay. How'd you do,
That
Espen?
one.
That one,
That one.
beautiful. God, I love it.
Wow.
So, Espen, as you're putting A, B, and C together about where you're kind of like in your own little world for a moment. The rest of you're able to see kind of peering out of just various abandoned structures. This feline head kind of sneaks out and then disappears and then reappears like 3 or 4 feet away from behind a door and scatters off. You see that a few more do a similar action of kind of peering out, and you see that they kind of shimmer and move just to the right or left by a few feet, but they are watching you.
Cool.
Uh,
Zach, are there any plants
Hmm.
around?
Um, yeah, there's like weeds. Like there looks like as you look around, it looks like there used to be like these very pretty um like hanging gardens everywhere, and those have all kind of been scorched earth gone. But you do have these like weeds and things growing up through the through the paved road that you're standing on.
Okay. You guys, I can ask the plants what's going on.
real quick. The
Huh?
critters, Zach, are they just being nosy or do they look like are we being stalked like prey or are they just nosy?
Mm, give me an animal handling check.
Wh-
Mm.
What critters? I saw these cool flower weeds over here.
Uh, Ori's gonna plant a hand on the top of Espen's head and just turn her head.
Ooh,
Yeah, Espen, you are now fully able to see these like semi-teleporting feline figures kind of like
That,
darting their heads in and out of windows and archways.
that's a 14.
It's a 14. It could really go either way. Um, I will say with a 14, you do know what these creatures are, Ori. Um, Displacer beasts tend to be on the side of stealth. Therefore, if they didn't want you to see them, you probably wouldn't, for what that's worth.
I
Oh.
don't I don't think we're in any trouble because if they didn't want us to see them, we wouldn't be able to, and we'd probably be dead already.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I would like to pull a piece of like dried meat out of my pack, rip off a nice big chunk, and like toss it towards one of them.
You see most of them kind of stay still as they shimmer back and forth. But one of them does kind of cautiously step forward, and you don't necessarily see it make the motion to take the food, but there is a shimmer and the food is gone. And the displacer beast bounds off into the city.
I think Lucero may look around for where Seraphina's at. Eh,
Hmm? Oh, sorry, keep
oh,
going.
no, go for it.
I thought you were waiting for me to say where she was at, and I was like, yeah, I can do
Yeah.
that, but she's just with the rest of the group mostly, looking
Okay.
around.
Probably just like a quick glance to see where she would be at before he would kind of like walk on over and say, I don't know what these things are. Just stay close and probably just give her like a quick tap on her shoulder. And then that tap is going to be a protection from good and evil.
So cute.
Uh,
Um, and then yeah, it's there for you to read, but yeah, that you gain that benefit for at least like the next 10 minutes.
nice. Or I
Sweet.
will have told the party what they are. Are they like tiny? Are we talking like kits?
They're not small. You have seen displacer beasts that are much larger than this. Um, but these appear to be maybe young adults.
Do they run in packs?
I can I can find out if there's more of them.
Give me a nature or a history check, Ori.
I'm so good at that. It's a natural 20 for no goddamn reason. Or a 20.
I hope y'all don't
Let's
get in a
call it
fight.
nature.
Okay. So
Hell
the
yeah.
nature, you know that displacer beasts tend to be ambush hunters, and they don't necessarily run in packs, but they do tend to run in pairs with their mates. Kind of a bait and switch tactic.
Oh, oh, uh, hey Zach.
Yeah.
You know what happens with some critters when their kids are around? Like, I don't know, perhaps akin to Canadian geese or bears
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
moose.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, you know how sometimes they don't like it when you get too close to the nest?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Would that nat 20 tell me any of that?
With a nat 20, you kind of look around and you see that you are not necessarily being stalked, but you are being watched very intently. You would get the sense that moving in this direction would not be beneficial to living.
Okay, is literally what Ori says. Like she's kind of watching them and then she kind of pales a little bit and goes, "Oh, so we're gonna back away carefully and slowly."
Okay.
She points to one of the little fuzzy faces. They're not fully grown, which means mom and dad are probably around here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So
How
we're just
can
gonna.
can we visibly see one of them still?
Yeah, the young ones are still very much like have their heads like popped out
Oh,
of
They're just
like
nosy.
yeah, like archways and windows and stuff, and
Gotcha.
they're just standing there as they like kind of shimmer back and forth.
Okay, okay.
Let's
Quietly,
let's hop back
slowly.
on let's hop back on the nightmares and just slowly tread away from here.
Mm-hmm.
Espen casts speak with animals on herself. And as they're stepping backwards, you guys will hear a series of like hisses and meows and grumblies. But she is listening to Ori and staying back and following instructions. But as they're walking away, um, Espen goes, "We are not here to hurt you. We don't want to interrupt your space. We just got here by accident. Have a good night."
Espen, as you as you kind of call out to these little creatures, you hear like some very childlike voices as they kind of like meow back, and you hear play, 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 eat, eat, play, eat,
Not eat. No, not food.
eat, play, then
Espen,
eat.
no, Espen will take a ration out of her bag and eat it towards them. And okay, we don't play. Okay. Okay, you guys. Yeah, they don't want to. No, they're too
No
little
play,
to.
no
No.
play, eat.
Yeah, go. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. Listen, if there were ducks here, it would be a different story. They'd really look out for us, but we probably
Yes,
we
the
can't.
natural predator of the displacer beast, the duck.
But
Yeah.
like we yeah, we should probably go.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna herd everyone behind me. I would like to be the last person to climb on to one of the nightmares. I'm just like, hands up, backing away. We're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving. Promise we're leaving.
So as you all go to like, as you back up and just kind of go to reach for the reins, you notice that Tracerius and Mariankova are no longer there.
Rat.
Oh.
No fanfare, no
Oh,
whinnies, just gone.
Lucero?
Circle.
They say in unison.
Yeah.
You're just gonna see as he looks and like the twinge of anger just kind of like overcomes his face and says, "Who got rid of my nightmares?"
How the fuck am I supposed to know? I'm trying to make sure we don't get fucking eaten.
Given that they're your steeds, I would hope that you would know.
I wasn't the one that did away with them. Why are we here? What brought us here?
I would like to continue herding the party. We're walking and talking. Just
for sure.
have that in the back of your mind, DM. I am getting us away from the den.
Now,
Yeah.
are you guys doing like the whole like walk backwards, eye contact with
Yes.
the kitties?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
As some people are doing that, Revlis is going to take his head. He's going to be looking not directly behind him, but he's going to be looking off to the flanks.
Gotcha.
Because if they're an ambush predator, they're going to probably attack from the sides.
Clever girl.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well, my
Did
sorry, we're having a double kind of conversation issue. Go ahead, Serafina.
uh, I just was going to ask if they came through the portals for sure. Because we just
Hmm.
kind of got them off the ground.
Oh. Did they come through the portal, Zach? Or
You
were we
guys
just like
do
yeeted?
you do remember distinctly like the nightmares landed
Okay.
and you
Okay.
got off.
We didn't roleplay dismounting, so I was like, were they just gone?
I heard a couple of you
Oh,
say you
okay.
got off the horse, so I'm
Oh,
rolling
Gotcha,
with
gotcha,
it.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Cool.
So as
Uh,
you all are backing away, um, Revless, I'm gonna give this to you since you are the one actively not looking in that direction.
Oh
You
boy.
just see this very quick flash of purple.
Off to which side?
If you're walking backwards, bum bum bum. So it would be kind of like centered on like where the group is amassed. So depending on like what whether you would be facing right or left, but it is in your peripheral vision regardless. Um, and it is silent. You only see it. You do not hear anything. But then all of you hear a voice say, I'm sorry, my kitties don't play well with other animals
bitch.
from behind you.
Ah, spin.
Spin pulls out rapier, lights up on fire, just points it right at
Yeah.
him.
Or like spins and like the maul comes off
Hey,
of her back at the same time.
the scroll we have, it's instant, right?
Should be.
Teleportation is instant,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Think.
You
Beef
tell me.
as you guys are reacting to this, Aspen's literal fight and flight activates, and she grabs Seraphina's arm and she goes, "The scroll! Grab the
J
scroll!"
okay. Seraphina will pull out the scroll. J- But we got everybody has to touch it.
We're all cluttered together,
Yeah.
and
But
we're like backing up at the same time. Everybody grab quickly.
Hold on.
Farah,
What?
I want you to think about this. I might not get all of you, but I will get one of you.
Espen, why does she use that name?
it, everyone touching Seraphina? Because Seraphina's just gonna follow orders unless somebody tells her to
I
stop.
No,
yeah,
No.
no, if
shit.
If that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing.
Well, she said she made the
How many of you are there? One, two, three, four, five. Okay.
is Lucero standing there at attention, ready to fucking
Dice roll.
fight?
Yes,
the two.
100%.
Yeah.
Ori's gonna reach out and grab his fucking wrist.
Okay. Seraphina will cast it if everyone's touching her. She's gonna look around to make sure, but it sounds like everybody's touching everybody else. So
Oh,
I
did they
swear to God, if
hear?
we lose this fucking,
Did they
Oh,
hear
we.
her,
yeah,
or
Mhm.
we
was
all
it?
did.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She is actively
Oh
there
yeah.
and speaking to you. You all see this elven
Shit.
woman with very long pointed ears, very like slicked back blonde hair in this deep purple dress, um, with just the fiercest makeup. Um,
Slay.
so fierce.
and she is sitting there with the two much larger uh displacer beasts.
Cool.
Mhm.
It
No,
doesn't
don't
look
go.
like
No, 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 don't go anywhere. I'm just here to talk.
Mm. Aspen releases your shoulder, Seraphina, as you're like
opening
doing
the
what
scroll.
she told you to
Mm.
do. It, we can't. Hold on, okay? Hold on, hold on.
Espen, who the fuck is this?
Somebody who is a big liar.
Oh my God, you didn't tell your friends about me.
Why would I
Does the
tell
big
them?
liar, does the big liar have a name?
Yes, but I don't trust saying it out loud. And in your head, Ori, you are going to, she's going to cast message and she's going to say, she is an archfey called Alaris.
Just she doesn't look like the lady from the market who was like shimmery and stuff that Lucero and Seraphina talked to, right?
So No, but
Okay.
you like her ears and her hair color are like the exact same. She's much younger, like dressed different. Her face is different, but she does have the same hair and the same very long pointed ears. And
Interesting.
she is like not dead pale, but like very, very pale.
Okay.
The
What do you
only
want? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say the only um creature like humanoid looking thing that has been this pale or that has been paler than this was the like the Lady of Bones from the feast,
Ugh.
which she it does have this like very heavy presence about her.
What do you want? We have stuff to do.
Oh my God, yeah, what could I want? What could I possibly want from Farrah Goldstone? Let me stop and think
Nothing.
about it for a second. Oh, that's right. I want your hide on my wall.
Well, that's not going to happen. We've already had this conversation.
Oh, we had this conversation at your house. Now we're having it at mine.
This is not your house either. It's whoever's doing the cannons.
Oh, those? Oh, yeah. You know what? When extreme violence happens, though the people may die, the land doesn't always forget. So those are just, ghosts. But I promise you, Farah, I am not.
Ugh. Yeah, I know. Um,
We can
Espen,
have,
what are we doing?
Do we go now?
I mean, we can have the land remember another act of extreme violence.
Oh,
On this we agree.
you're so cute. Oh, Farah, you
this
made
is,
new friends.
I don't trust, I don't trust fighting her right now. But if we, I also don't. Ah,
If you want to go up against an archfey on your own, Lucero, fine by me.
She seems to be targeting your friend.
Yeah, and we intend to get the fuck out of here.
Ooh, trouble in paradise. This is so much fun. Farah, thank you so much for, oh man, like not listening to the Bramble King. It would have taken me forever to figure out where you were. But since you got to take a look at the feast, which they didn't invite me to, by the way, they haven't for centuries, I
there's
got a
a
little
feast.
ping about where you were. Now, it took me some time to nail down exactly where you were because you see, she stops. She goes, there was someone that had laid a claim on you while you were overseas. But since you made it out, now you're all mine again.
Ugh. No, no, no. In this moment, Espen is going to grab Seraphina's arm again, and um, she's going to wild shape into a something tiny, something small, like a little tiny,
A mouse?
yeah, like a mouse,
And say like how
and
tiny.
yeah, like a mouse. She's going to go. The scroll, Serafina, the scroll, but just wait until I do this, okay? And she's gonna cast Wild Shape, and as she casts Wild Shape, she's going to like uh what I assume happens is she just starts to transform into like this little tiny mouse, and she'll
Hmm.
like scutter up and get into like Seraphina's belt pocket,
Okay.
and hopefully that'll work. I don't want to leave any man behind.
Uh, Seraphine is gonna slide the ring of mind protection around the mouse in her pocket. Uh,
You're
and then,
right.
and then, yeah, I'll try to cast this scroll. Uh, it says up to 8 willing creatures, so in theory it should be okay. And then also, oh man, okay, GM rolls a D100 is what it says. So I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Also, Seraphina's definitely never been to this location before, so we're going off familiarity description, which is unfortunately one of the hardest ones. So we're hoping for a 74 to 100.
Ooh,
Seraphina's
Jesus.
really good with maps and
Oh
history, though.
boy.
So, like,
Oh
Yeah,
I
I
feel like
boy.
mean,
that
she is
counts for
very good at
something.
maps and history.
She is really good at maps
Yeah.
of history.
Hmm.
There's,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
there's very familiar, seen casually, viewed once description.
Yeah, well,
So
this whole thing's been kind of fucky, so.
I will make sure that everyone else is connected in some way, shape, or form. We are all fucking going whether you bastards like it or not.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Hmm.
Can you just read for me one more time the section about how many people you can take?
instantly transport you and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range, or single objects you can see within range to a
No, willing
destination you
creatures.
select.
Willing creatures is what I needed to hear. Thank you very much.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Uh-huh. It's
Can you
in the pocket like this.
Hmm.
You can still
can
see
you
the little.
exclude someone?
You look and you see Ori, she levels her eyes at you and just kind of gives you an up down.
Gross.
You look tough.
You're not my type.
We'll see. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Fuck off!
Oh no! I was like, how is she gonna talk someone out of being willing? It wasn't talking.
That's a
Or you.
14.
Mm, believe it or not, the spell save on an Archfey is higher than that.
Yep, I was afraid of that.
So,
Mm.
Ori, all of a sudden you are struck by how beautiful this creature in front of you is. And not even in an admiring way, even just the same way that one might admire a painting or a statue or a sunset or a moon rise. You see all of these things in the eyes of this gorgeous creature standing in front of you. And you see she just kind of cocks her head and she goes, "That's more like it." As she
Um,
casts Dominate Person.
oh
Son of a
no.
bitch.
Oh, jeez.
Uh, so Ori had been holding on to Silver and Lucero. She starts to walk towards this archway.
As soon as that happens, do you also let go of his arm?
Yeah. I like you can see like she goes from like that like shit face like snarl to just almost like a blank look of wonder and lets go and starts walking towards this bitch.
As soon
Oh
as that
boy.
happens, he's going to toss his weapon to his offhand and go and for a punch to the back. As it makes contact, he says, "Ori, no," and cast protection from evil and good.
Yes. Yes. Switch it.
Okay.
Which,
Um,
Okay.
for chat who doesn't know, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against creatures that are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. It grants them several benefits, but the big one that I wanted to point out to this one is if the target is already possessed, charmed, or frightened by such a creature, that
Mhm.
target has advantage on any new saving throws against the irrelevant effects.
All
And then
right.
he's also going to like as he punches, grab onto the back of their shirt and then kind of try and pull him back.
Yeah, she's fighting you, dude.
That's fine. That's fine.
Revel is seeing
I'm
the effort here. He's gonna lend a hand as well. He's gonna try and grab Ori's forearm and pull her back as well.
Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me.
No, no, no. This is Fey bullshit and you know it. Stop.
Let's turn around. Let's think about how badly you want to suck me in the jaw right now. Let's think about that right now, Orion. Come on back.
Just
Come on back.
look at that jaw, just ready for you to like smack him in the face.
Not you. I wasn't talking to you.
I stand by what I said.
Oh, you're all fighting over me. That's so cute.
Don't think that highly of yourself. You're not that good looking.
don't you
Darling, in
have?
a room full of anyone else, I would take them over you.
Oh, that hurts my feelings. Ori, kill one of them.
Do I get
Don't
to
you
make a
have?
saving throw?
Not
You
yet.
just hear squeaks.
Don't you
It's
have?
just when they make a new saving throw, not they get to make a new saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the target
Okay.
has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Don't you have?
So, friends,
One.
here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna
Oh
roll a
boy.
d4.
We're gonna go into initiative with Ori having a surprise round. So if everybody
Okay.
could
Okay.
just
Ah, she.
roll that for me, just so we keep everything all copacetic.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Don't you have Azerbaijans that you can?
Oh crap. Hey, yeah, okay, never mind. No, we're way past that point. We're committed at this point. But
What?
just for your awareness, the next time you do it, you're within 5 feet of me. You have a +3 on saving throws. So the next time you roll your saving throw, make sure you add that.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
that
Okay.
is great. That is great information. I will let you know. It would not have helped.
Damn.
Oh shit. Oh,
Shit on
Yeah,
me.
okay.
dude. That's why I was
Okay.
like, we gotta
Okay.
get out of here.
Hey,
Wait.
Sam, Justin, high or low?
Hi.
Oh, oh no.
Oh,
Mm.
Who is it? Is
Who's
it
getting
me?
it?
Is it me? Tell
come
me
on,
it's
come on,
me.
come on,
I
come
want it to
on,
be
come
me.
on. No, 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 no. I want more. I
No,
want
no,
more.
I
Come
want
on.
that.
Laura, look me in the eyes. Come on.
No, 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 no. Fucking nerd, it's
Eye
me.
contact. Eye contact.
Right.
Come on now.
No, right here. Right here.
Gentlemen, gentlemen. Okay.
No, I want to be beat up by the hot by barbarian first. Okay.
It's your
Mm,
Do we?
turn.
okay.
Stop.
Okay. Hey, okay. So just DM for my own edification.
Hmm.
When she says kill one of them, am I just supposed to swing or have I been told to treat this like a battle?
She said, kill one of them. If you can do it in a swing, great. If they're not dead after the first one.
Fuck me. Ori shoves both Revlis and Lucero back. Um, you see her eyes flare from that lovely shade of dark brown to a lupine yellow as she goes into a rage.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so fucking scared right now. I'm not. She was told to kill and she's not supposed to pussyfoot around.
Nope.
Um,
I love it.
So
Then don't.
as
I don't.
as
Yeah.
the you all see um Ori's eyes change to that lupine yellow, you see that there is also a flash of purple that comes across her eyes as Ori raises her maul, and we're going to take a break. So, Ori, what did we decide?
Kill one of them, I believe,
Hmm.
were the exact words.
Correct.
Um, Ori has gone into a rage. Thank God it's the last rage charge, kids. Uh,
Oh
and Zach, I will remind you that she did drop them all because she was about to
Hmm.
grab people. However, she still has those two hand axes of hers.
And she's so
So,
strong.
and she's so strong. So, in one swift movement, the buckles that hold those weapons to her belt are snapped free. She tosses them up and swings both right into Lucero.
Yes.
And again, she was given an order, which means that's going to be reckless.
Oh,
I really hate watching Laura roll a die that's important because you watch her and her arm goes like this, and you can tell it's important and it adds the tension. Your face is scaring me. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We're totally good, y'all. We're totally good. Uh,
I think the party was in fact not good.
Unreliable
Justin, does a
narrator.
24 hit?
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
my goodness.
And with that, there is this little charm that is still wrapped around Ori's wrist.
Hmm.
I believe it's
Mhm.
called the Deathwalker's shard.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh, we're gonna, and that's both hits. So why not? Sure.
fuck it, we ball.
Use those charges.
Laura, these faces, girl.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. This is why you never want me to be a DM, guys, because I won't be able to control my face. Um,
Get used to it after a bit. It makes it becomes funny after a while.
Sweet Jesus.
That is a look of I've done math and I don't like the result.
That is 29 points of damage. 8
And
of that is necrotic.
ouch. It's rude.
And I need to flip a coin. Give me,
Mhm.
give me. What do you want? I don't have a coin here, Zach. What do you want? High or low?
Evens, heads, tails, odds.
That's a 6.
Okay. So you only take half of that additional damage rounded down to yourself.
Okay.
But you are taking damage, and that means you get to reroll your save.
Oh.
Hmm.
And that was half of the necrotic damage or half total damage?
The necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yeah, because on tails you
4
take
damage.
double the additional damage.
So I have advantage, and
Your
Lucero is
advantage
right here.
It's a +3.
couldn't get closer.
That's a natural fucking 20. So I Ori's face goes absolutely blank, and she has no right to be able to move this quickly for how large she is, but you have all seen her fight, and you know that she is shockingly good on her feet. The hand axes are swung up into her hands, and it's just two overhand strikes that crush into Lucero, but at the same time, there's this concussive blast as the necrotic backlash hits her, and she stumbles onto her back foot, looks down at her hands, and goes, "Oh, what the fuck?" And she freezes. And that's my turn.
Oh, that look right there. You see, and this can be a lesson for everybody. Your friends are only your friends for so long. That took nothing.
That's spoken like someone who doesn't have any friends.
Oh, I know you have a friend.
I have a lot of friends.
You have one less friend than you're used to right now, though, don't you? I don't see
It,
him schlepping around you like some weird little hanger on. Where did he go?
she will have like deflated for a second, but now she's getting angry that she called him weird.
You feel Espen moving in your pocket.
That's
It's very
that's bold for someone following Espen around like a weird stalker.
Oh, you see, I am following. Oh, you all still call her Espen. That's so cute. I am following Espen around because Espen owes me something. Why don't you put some thought into why yours is following you around? Anyways, I have to go, so enjoy the city. It's not quite as happening as it used to be, but there are still some really, really good spots if you just look. I'll see you soon. And that same purple flash, and she's gone.
This bitch. This bitch. Espen will scurry out of Seraphina's little bag on her chatelaine. And as she's scurrying down, you'll notice that she's actually kind of like pink and slightly iridescent and sparkly as she's moving down. And as she releases her wild shape, she is like burying her teeth at where Alaris left. She is always doing stuff like this, and it's not.
Yeah, your
I don't.
imaginary friend sucks.
She's not imaginary. Not anymore.
While
She
this is
used to
happening,
be.
does Ori still have her hand axes like hilt deep in Lucero's chest?
She stumbled back.
Okay,
Um,
I was just
and
curious. I'm
she's
like,
just
what's going on?
staring at her hands.
Laura, I sent you a DM if you can check that real quick before we go any
Secrets.
I'm
further.
sure
Just
I'm sure it's super
Secrets.
cool and chill.
hmm So cool and chill. Um,
fantastic.
Espen is going to, as she's walking across this space between
Is she,
Lucero. What?
did
Go
she
ahead.
keep the ring belt on? Like, is she just like a mouse scurrying around with a little ring belt on, or did she slide out of it?
Oh, what a great question. I have a
Just
feeling
for
that
my
like
mental picture.
as she was wild shaping back out of it, like it probably like fell off
Okay.
because she's changing shape because yeah, it would not work as her as a bear. Um, but as she's closing the distance between Lucero and herself, I'm going to use my last it's technically not my wild shape, but it's you're gonna see her turn into her starry form of the not Archer, the healing one.
Chalice?
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, I think as soon as the slashes happen, Lucero looks up and he will look Ori square in the eyes like, There she is. And then goes up for what is it? Comes for an uppercut, but that's only for a chromatic orb, and it's going to be fire. Yeah. That's a nat 20.
Oh my God.
Oof.
Oh my God.
What's the for a total of?
What's her nat 20 roll again for that? Sorry. I have too many of
Um,
those in my head.
Full
so
damage and rolled again, right?
yeah, so full damage and then you roll again.
Okay.
What is that like it's a D12, isn't it?
Four. So you're going to take 33 points of fire damage
Oh my God.
Woof.
straight to the chest.
I, I'm pretty sure that sends Ori tumbling ass over tea kettle. The hand axes go flying, and she rolls.
Snap out of it.
I was, you unimaginable bastard. And she's gonna turn and run for the fucking stream.
For the stream?
Perfect. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
there's
we can probably be out of initiative unless
Ori's fucking
there's
gone.
anyone.
Revlis watching this happen, being right there between the two of them as everything was going down. He's gonna turn, he's gonna look straight at Lucero. You have no fucking idea what you just did you? She was the
He's
only
gonna
one keeping any of us here all together. Now that's gone.
he's gonna take his hand and put it on the slashes that are on, I'm assuming, his chest. Press down on it, wipe it, and then the palm of it's gonna show like the blood. And he says, I very much know what she did.
I'll deal with you later.
Oh, I look forward to it. I'm waiting on it.
Revlis is gonna turn around. He's gonna run after Ori. Not, I should clarify, not run. He's gonna follow at a distance. He's
Storm
gonna try and
after
give her some space, but he's going to try and make sure he's at least got eyes.
I don't. I was going to heal you, Lucero. And in her starry form, her voice sort of echoes a little bit. But now I don't. I think Ori might need it a little more. And then it
Yeah,
echoes again.
go to her. She's gonna need it.
Serafina, are you
you.
coming?
Um, I still have a couple spells I can cast, so we could probably heal both of them.
Okay. I'll wait. I'll wait here with you guys for a minute. I don't think we should split up more.
Then you're gonna see as Lucero goes to one of the trees and then just kind of collapses onto it, and he's just gonna be like, "Fuck, she hits hard."
She didn't mean to, you know.
I'm sure she
If,
didn't.
then why did you act like that?
Tit for tat.
But she didn't mean to. She did not do it. It was not her. It was. And in your head, you're going to hear a message. That archfey, her name is Alaris. Don't say it out loud. Names have meaning. It was her. And she's capable of doing very bad things.
He'll say out loud, she, she still did it. And she needed to at least have something knock her back into reality.
Not very
Are you saying
perceptive.
that you did it to make her wake up or to get revenge? Because you just changed her reason. You gave two.
A little bit of little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Now I feel like you're just saying stuff.
Partially for revenge, partially to talk some sense out of her, so to speak.
It kind of feels convenient that we're not speaking.
Fine, out of revenge. She's a capable fighter, and I wanted to see where it was going to go.
Fine. Seraphina's going to walk off to go find Ori without healing Lucero.
I don't think that you made a good choice. And I thought, well, I know that as you grow up, and she specifically is looking at you like directly in the eye, when you grow up, you learn how to make good choices. And you made a bad choice. So clearly you have more growing up to do, Lucero. Now stand still. And she'll do cure wounds, but when she goes up to touch you, she'll go.
Healing's back.
Yeah. And
It's like healing with like a point of damage.
you're gonna get 4 points of healing, and then you are also going to get, you'll see her glow as she uses her starry form bonus action chalice. And you are gonna get 1d8, I believe. Yes. Give me a second to roll that. 4 plus 5. So you get 9 points of healing back. And she goes bonk, and there's like glitter that emits.
So as Espen is kind of like patching up slash scolding Lucero, um, Ori, you take off for the river.
Not the river.
The
And just I'm full fucking tilt, all 6'4", and her like 3-foot long legs just eating up the ground.
Perfect. As you power through, you see the long, still remnants of this city on full display. There are kind of like market stalls that have sat and or been smashed and have just kind of decayed. The what you can only imagine was some kind of grand keep is kind of decimated in pieces as you move through rubble and ruin. And as you approach the water on this side of the city, you don't hear any water moving, but the water is there and it looks like glass. It is so incredibly still and clear that if you didn't know that it was a river, you would assume that it was a ravine. But you make it to it without issue.
Uh, yeah, Ori runs right up to the bank skids to a stop and is just breathing heavy. And she rips off her bracers. She rips off her like weapons belt, drops her knees into the silt of the riverbank and just starts like splashing her face and her arms with cold water.
So as you put your hands down into the water, that disturbance sends ripples out, and you can see the surface of the water uh, quickly tamps that down as with every new uh, like face full of water that you take, the water splashes and ripples, and then almost immediately goes back to that still glass-like surface.
What else is on the bank of this river, Zach? Are we talking like rocks, downed trees, like debris?
Looks like from the bank of the river Lindelle, you see that there are looks like very old boats that you know just from looking at them wouldn't necessarily hold up too well. Um, but you also see old, washed up on the shore, there is an old Riesian flag that is tattered and kind of half buried in the mud there. But because of the very still nature of this river, um, it has been so well preserved over time.
She stares at it for a little bit and she's quiet for a while. And then it's like a fucking bomb goes off. She's screaming. She is throwing pieces of driftwood. She is shattering these broken pieces of the boat. And she is technically still in rage. So she's turning this fucking like shattered boat into kindling, howling and screaming and cursing.
Revlis, this is the site that you walk up on.
He's still hanging back, probably about 30 feet away. He's not getting any closer than that. He just wants to make sure that despite everything that's happened the last couple days, despite the deceptions that he's had, the trust issues that have come up, the almost shattering of this party, that we still don't lose Ori. Because he meant what he said to Lucero. She's the only thing keeping this all together right now. He's just going to stay back and just watch. I know Serafina wanted to come walk after us as well. Is Serafina approaching?
Yeah, I'd say probably about a minute later, and especially with the beacon that Ori has made of themselves. Serafina, you walk up onto the site about a minute later.
Don't say anything. Don't go near. I've seen this happen before.
Seraphina's gonna look at him and hesitate, and then she's gonna keep walking.
Serafina.
Um, and she's just gonna calmly walk over to Ori, um, and wait until she can find a moment where like maybe Ori set something down and she's waiting to pick something up again. And Seraphina's just gonna wrap her arms around her from behind and bear hug her. She's not gonna say anything, she's just gonna hold her.
I think Ori just kind of sits real hard.
Seraphina will just lower with her and keep hugging her, waiting for her breathing to calm. And as she holds her, she's gonna cast Cure Wounds. She'll cast it twice, I think. Yeah. So first time is 12, second time is 8, so 20 healing points.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
And I'll just add like an extra warm surge to the hug.
I think it's that the magic that finally sort of snaps Ori back into herself and she feels the rage drop and she just kind of sags. I'm just sorry. That
There's nothing to be sorry for.
I could have killed all of you.
But you didn't.
Did I swing at anybody else?
No. I think it's pretty good. An archfey was controlling you and you only did one hit before you snapped out of it. How many people can say that?
Oh, I'm assuming you saw that fucking temper tantrum.
Um, I I didn't not see it. But I think it's okay to vent. Do you want to talk about it?
I thought I was supposed to be the one that was giving words of wisdom, kid.
You do, a lot. But we can take turns.
She sort of nods her chin to the flag that's sitting in the mud. You know that flag?
Yes.
I grew up there.
In Hresia?
Yeah,
Like in the city itself?
yeah.
Was it cool? I've never been.
It was something. Kind of a underbelly. Some people would call it a shithole, but it was home and it's I just didn't think I was ever going to get this far. And I am, and it wasn't exactly my choice.
Do
But
you feel homesick?
every goddamn day.
Why did you leave?
Had to. I I ran with the Thieves Guild. I got caught doing some shit and they busted me out. That's why I had that bounty.
Sounds like you also had good friends.
Yeah.
Um, is there like a bill or something we could pay so you can go back?
Last I heard the guild was working on it, but right now it's safer for everybody at home if I stay where I'm at. Just not there.
Right. Um, well, um, I'm sorry you had to leave, but I'm glad it means we got to meet.
Ori kind of shifts and like puts her arm around Serafina. Yeah, me too.
We'll get you back someday.
You are unsettlingly optimistic. Has anyone ever told you that?
Um, I, before we came on this adventure, I'd really only talked to like 3 people. So no, but that might have just been like because statistically not that many people talked to me. She's gonna give like kind of a awkward smile. If it helps, I think I made my parents kind of uncomfortable a lot. So maybe that was why.
I mean, I feel like that's your right as their kid. That's kind of how that works.
Yeah, maybe.
Man, we really put our foot in it, didn't we?
I mean, we've put our foot in a lot of things, but then you just walk away. And you find a mat to wipe your feet on. That's how ton of phrase works, right?
I think Ori is so taken off guard that she actively starts laughing. uh,
Did I do it wrong?
and it's that like exhausted laugh where it's not that funny. It's really not that funny, but somehow it's the funniest fucking thing she's heard in like 2 days. She just kind of bear hugs Serafina to her chest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, you're right. No, you're right. One foot in front of the other, right?
Yes, because that is how you walk.
Okay. Uh, I know I kind of already did it, but I'm going to have to punch Lucero in the mouth, right?
Yeah, Yeah, he's kind of being a jerk. We kind of
Okay.
tried to talk to him and he was still being mean.
I'm afraid he's going to have to wait in line, though.
Lauren kind of turns and the smile fucking drops. Wait your turn, Silver.
Fair enough, shield breaker. Fair enough.
Thanks, Fee.
Yeah.
She's gonna get up. She's gonna walk back in the direction she came. She's going to shoulder check Revelous as she walks by and keep on walking.
Serafina, could you give me a perception check, please?
Oh no. Yeah. Uh, 17.
17. So as Ori walks away, you glance back at the old Resian flag. Um, and you notice that it is laying like it is on top of something. Like there's like this like weird hump in the middle.
Yeah, she's for sure gonna wander over and pick up that flag.
So when you pick up this flag, you see that there is a like very ornate chest that is like halfway buried in the mud. Um, but you see that there is a seal on one side of it. That's like very old style, like City of Resia seal. Um, but it only has 3 stars on it, as opposed to the 5 stars that it normally has, that you're familiar with now in the Common Era.
Okay. Um, she'll try to open it.
But you're gonna have to get out of the mud first.
Oh, it's like in deep enough she
It's
can't
in,
even get the
it's like
lid.
halfway in there.
Yeah, why not?
Make
She's
make
so
Revlis do
strong.
it. Call Revlis
No,
over.
she's not asking him for anything right now. Um, and Ori walked away, so she's just gonna fight the mud. Um, yeah, let's. I have an idea for what I'll do, but I'm just gonna do a strength check to start, I think, to see if she can pull it out. If
Oh.
that's the
Okay.
first attempt always, right? Like before you start
Okay.
rigging something, you do a test,
Gonna
right?
be
Sure.
great.
I'm proud of you. You got this.
Okay.
I can't guidance you from way the hell over by Lucero.
Mm,
To nobody's surprise, it's a nat 1, and it's -2.
Yeah.
so Serafina, hear me.
Yeah.
You brace yourself in all the wrong ways.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
just a jerking, twisting motion with the lower back. Um, to pull this thing straight out of this silty clay mud that is
Mm-hmm.
notorious for holding on to things.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go to pull, you see that little light in front of you again. You saw it once when you were um, almost dying. You saw it on the mountaintop with Raz when he said that he was leaving. And now it is in front of you again, just and you feel like you could try again, almost as if something is giving you the help action.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll try again with her little sparkly friend. It's still not great. Um, it's an 8 -2, so it's a 6.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? We can't all
Yeah,
be winners.
it did its best.
Um,
Um, thanks. She's gonna. reach into one of her bags and pull out the Von Willow contraption and some rope. She's gonna open up the
Mm,
Von Willow contraption above it and then tie the chest to the Von Willow contraption so she can send it
mhm.
up. And
Just as a
then
side note, Revelus is still watching all this happen. He's not moved from the spot that he's been standing at, but he's got like this strangely proud smile that's kind of just creeping across his face.
I'm trying to think how much force can the Von Willow contraption exert?
I have no
I've never
idea.
con well,
We've
I've
never
never considered
discussed
it
that.
for towing. Yeah, I know.
This is
Um,
the first time I've thought of using it for that.
and
It has
actually,
a ramming effect, I think. So,
Well,
listen, I
I'm
love
not a
it.
math
So,
gay. I'm not a math gay, but I think if it has the ability to launch something up in the air, probably has the ability to do what what Seraphine's probably trying to do.
fair enough.
um, for the ram attack, the target would have to make a DC 15 dex save, but it doesn't really have like a force thing.
I mean, stop me if I'm wrong. What you're gonna do is you're gonna tie this rope to the exposed end of the chest, and then just use the up command to suck it out of
Correct.
the. Okay,
Yes.
I think that totally works.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of physical sense, to me. So,
Yeah, I mean, as long as like the amount of weight force that it would take to get the chest out isn't more than like the 300 pounds of her and her friends on it before,
right.
seems like it would work. Um, cool. Uh, so it pulls out and it's
Yeah,
fine.
so it you see like the Von Willow contraption goes up and it like stops for a second, and there's just like that really gross like sucking sound you get like when you step like you're trying to take your foot out of like knee-deep mud.
Yeah, yeah, the squelching noise.
Yeah. And it swoops and pops, and now it's just kind of like dangling off the rope of the Von Willow contraption.
Sweet. Uh, she will grab the handle of the chest on the other side, and then instead of taking it off immediately, she's just gonna walk with it like a balloon because she knows logically she's not gonna be able to carry it, so she'll just drag it by the handle and have the Von Willow contraption support the weight. And
That makes
she'll,
sense to me.
yeah, this is a very fun picture, mental image. And she's gonna walk to go find the main group.
As she's walking back, Revelus isn't going to try to stop her, but he's just going to say her name. Serafina.
She'll pause and look back over her shoulder. What?
I wish I could say, with everything that I am, that I am the person who found you aboard that ship that day. But I think the last couple days have shown you someone quite different. And I think the last couple days has shown me someone quite different as well. I once had two sisters and a brother. They're all lost to me now. And I can't destroy that part of me that wants desperately to have them back. And that's why That's why I've been so protective of you. I look on you as family I never had, or family that I so desperately wanted. And I see what I've done now. It's not been right, it's not been good. It's been a coddling. It's 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 been debilitating. You have more compassion in your little finger than I have in my entire being. And you and I know both that there was nothing I could say to calm the tempest back there. I'm sorry I've been a hindrance to you. And I'm sorry that I've been what I am. I'm proud of you. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. You're better now than I could ever hope to be.
Douglas, you're not a hindrance, but I I don't know what you are anymore. And I still love you, but I don't feel like I know you. And I don't. Was this always how you are, even when we met, or is this how you are now?
I'll be honest with you, lass, for the first time in the last couple days. I don't know. I don't know who I am anymore. The person that I was, the person who's done everything that is underneath my godforsaken name, or the facade I put on for myself, for my wife, for the people I care the most about. I don't want to be a coin. I don't want to have two faces. I don't know which one I am.
Um, she really wants to believe what he's saying, but she's gonna just really study him and do insight real quick because it's this is like the third face in like the week. Um, 18?
18. What is my... Is this a contested roll?
I mean, are you lying?
It's either persuasion or deception, probably.
I mean, you know what? No. Like there's nothing for Revelous to lie about here. He doesn't know what side of himself he is. And Seraphina sees that same fear that she saw in him back at the bones.
Um, After she assesses him, her gaze is gonna soften, her grip will loosen on the chest, and she'll walk over, um, pause for a second, and then she'll like hesitantly hug him too. Um, I think that life has a lot of hard choices, and even if you make the wrong choice sometimes or a really hard choice, it doesn't make you bad. And I think you've had a lot of hard choices, and I don't think you don't have compassion. I haven't had to make a lot of hard choices, and I think for you to be as sad as you are now about us and about your family means you'd still feel compassion. You still care, and that's what matters. I don't really care what you've done, just what you do from here on out, right?
Thank you. Thank you. And as Seraphina hugged him there, like she can feel like it's the sort of like he's not really reciprocated much other than just one hand being put on the back of her back, but like he's got like full body shakes happening right now, just uncontrollable emotion in every inch of his body. I won't ask forgiveness from you right now, even though it seems like you're willing to give it. You showed back there at the riverbank that actions speak louder than words. So let my actions speak louder than my words. And at this point, he's going to kneel down next to Seraphina and he's going to take her hand in his. I know everyone back there calls me a grandpa. Frankly, I find it endearing in some degree. But if you would let me attempt with my actions to remedy what I've done, then I would be proud. I'd be proud to be considered an older brother.
Yeah.
Although I should ask, is it older or younger?
Um,
I don't know
I
if I've ever quite. Yes,
I mean, I don't know your age, but I'm pretty sure I'm older. Be a little surprised. You could be.
that's that's all right. You don't
How?
have to know. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No, I
But
I can tell you. I just don't know how old you are, so I don't want to like say something stupid. Sometimes humans get like immortality spells or something. Um,
well, that's very kind that you think I'm immortal. But sure, sure as hellfire, I'm not. um,
um, I I'm 113, so I've been I've been an adult
Dipple
for
name's almighty. You're
about
what?
yeah. So like elves reach adulthood at like 100, so I've been an adult for like about a decade. I'm guessing by the look on your face that that's about twice is what I was figuring your age. That's why I don't call you grandpa. It's kind
Just
of weird to
about.
call somebody half your age grandpa.
Hmm. I'm I'm 48. I'm
Probably
48, Serafina.
you've gone through a lot in not a lot of time.
Well, some would say it's not the years, it's the mileage.
I don't know what that one means. Is that another turn of phrase? You guys
Yes,
use those a
yes, it is.
lot. Yeah. Okay. Um,
Anyway, we should probably check on the others. Make sure everyone knows that we are at least alive.
do you feel ready to go back?
Gods know. I think I might punch Lucero in his perfect white teeth, same as Ori, but
Um,
he's
then maybe only one of you do it tonight, because I think we're out of healing spells. And I don't like he's just kind of being a jerk, but he's also been really nice before. So I don't really know what to think, but I don't want him to get like too hurt. No. Like maybe Orchi can punch him tonight and then you can punch him in the morning.
as much as I'd like to, Serafina, I truly don't think that's actually warranted. Because even though Lucero is there now, Dante's been there before. And I liked Dante. I really did.
He saved me before,
And
but Lucero kind of did too.
Lucero's been more of a companion, confidant, brother to you than any of us the last couple days. And for that, for you, for everything that we've been through together, afraid I might have to keep my sparring to just the words for now,
I think
if I
that
can.
might be wise. Um, maybe this is a bad time to bring it up because it seems like we just made up, but I've been kind of worried about it. At the market, you said that you were mad about a lot of things, and it seemed like you were mad at me, and like a lot's happened since then, but like, did I do something?
You've done nothing wrong, Serafina. I I unjustly mistrust others when I know they are hiding something from me. Which sounds ridiculous to say out loud amidst all the things I've hidden from others.
I think everybody has some secrets. Um, were you mad at me for keeping secrets? Is that...
Yes, yes, I was. But Serafina, I am not anymore. Because
Mm,
although I may not like him, your imaginary friend seems to seems to at least want the best for you, if it's not the best that most others think is for you.
um, her eyes are gonna well up a little bit and be like, yeah, well, that's a secret that I guess don't really have to keep anymore. So, guess you can be happy about that. Um, and then she's gonna turn and go grab the chest.
No, do you want a hand with that? I mean, you've got it just fine, but just just offering.
Um, maybe it's kind of nice to have something to hold sometimes. Um, feel kind of alone. Which I know is silly because you're here, so I'm not alone, but um, you know.
I think it's Revlis's turn for an insight check.
I think you're right.
Oh, God.
Uh, I'll contest it.
Oh,
She's being like
okay.
semi-cagey, not all the way, but oh, she did a bad job.
Deception.
That's real. Makes sense.
Disgrace.
I rolled
Sorry.
a 4 plus 10 because my insight's really good.
That's
Dang,
wild.
I was
Okay,
like,
so
wow,
14.
I had a 6 plus 2, and I thought I was gonna beat you for a second. I was like, wow, with my awful roll.
Yeah, bro, there's clearly something's up with Serafina.
Given the last couple days and the shit show that has been the bones, the fighting pit, Ramtams, now here in the midst of this ruined elven city, he's not going to pry, but he will put a hand on Serafina's shoulder and say, well, if you need anyone else, you've got a younger brother here. Come on, grab that other side. I'll handle this side. You grab that one. Then you can at least hold something.
She'll grab the side of the chest and let him hold the weight. She's just kind of walking next to it.
Perfect. So, as you, as the two of you head back towards where you left everybody, Ori, you left first.
Hmm.
So you have some time before Revlis and Serafina get there.
Yeah.
And things are spicy back at camp.
Yeah, they are. What's the general vibe? What's going on?
A little
Where's
bit of
everybody?
chaos. Uh,
I need to know everyone's exact locations.
for punching reasons.
That sounds like a threat.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I don't know what she's talking about.
That
I'm in
sounds like a
danger.
threat.
I would say that they didn't leave from underneath the tree because even though Espen was cranky and like reluctantly healed Lucero, she has dropped her starry form and has plopped down and has pulled out various dried herbs and flowers and whatever she can out of her basket, out of her bag, and she is trying really hard to brew some sort of tea. It smells god awful. It's burnt. She burnt the first one because her and
Oh
Lucero
God.
have been like chatting. And you could probably feel in the air, at least from Espen's point of view, that her energy is still just really frustrated. And a real squirrely energy. And the closer you get within range, you'll see her ears like twist a little, and like she even jumps. Oh, Ori. Oh,
Easy, fuzzy. It's just me.
the fancy. That is rude. Would you like some? Oh, it burnt. It burnt to the bottom.
It's okay.
I'm
It's okay.
good.
Are you going to come and finish the job?
Ugh. Oh.
Is Lucero on his feet?
No, he's still sitting down against a tree. Like the you can see like in his new clothes the marks you've left there and the dried blood. And then you can also probably see like with him sitting crisscross applesauce, his hand would still have like the dried blood on it. But he
Mm.
would be looking at you very in a very vulnerable spot. Like if you wanted to come wailing at him, there's no way for him to stop it at first.
Yeah.
Ori walks into the clearing. She picks up her hand axes, walks over to Lucero,
You step on
towers over
papers.
him.
You step on papers as you get closer that have scribbles all over them, by the way.
Glances, cocks head, looks at Espen.
I'm trying to find some common ground, okay?
Okay, all right. We points. We got shit to talk about. Don't think we won't. Points at Lucero. See, the difference between you and me, Lucero, is that I'm not in the habit of hitting people when they're already down. And she'll go grab her shit.
He'll just maintain eye contact as he watches her walk off before he looks back over to Espen and says, "You're doing a good job. I appreciate you trying to make tea. If you want, you can stop."
I'm sort of. In all transparency, I'm doing it for very selfish reasons.
What's that?
You know, and I know what we both saw when you opened your mind.
Yes.
Clearly, there is missing pieces there. And I don't know
Yes.
what that is. But Dante was in there somehow. And you're not acting like that. There's something missing. And Dante would have known about the lady we met today. So it's not that I did not tell everyone or others, but we've only been traveling for a couple of weeks. So why would I tell everybody what was going on if I don't know what's going on?
You guys have only been traveling a couple weeks. You act like you've been traveling for months.
It's been a month, Ori calls from her shit.
That's only like
Also-
4 or 5 weeks, Ori.
Yeah, yeah. And when were you going to tell us about the fact that you'd been marked?
I
Seems like
hadn't thought about it.
I'm not the only one with secrets around here.
Don't you say that like that.
I might change my mind. Keep fucking talking, Lucero.
Waiting on it.
He's missing something in his head. I don't quite know yet what's going on.
You keep saying your friend Dante. One thing that he said that kind of stuck with me is he's me, but I'm not him.
That means he's in there somewhere. And they think maybe you're just like missing part of him somehow. It doesn't make sense to me either. But it feels very, very important not to forget him. Even though you might not feel him, and I am telling you, I know you are not him, but he is part of you somehow. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
It's about this time, Serafina and Revlis, you guys show up with the chest.
Do you guys want some tea? It's like burnt still.
Ori like glances up like from behind Espen and just
No, it seems like you've all had enough already.
I don't know what tea tastes like.
Oh, maybe this one should not be your first tea.
definitely not.
You know, next time we go to a shop, We can find an apothecary if there's one around, and depending on what they have, I can brew you one.
Leaves
That
make tea.
is it
Yes.
is it good or is it like yucky juice?
It's not like
It's
yucky juice.
it's not definitely not like yucky juice, no. I'm
Depends
assuming
on
that
who's making it.
I'm assuming that's in reference to alcohol.
Yes. Whatever is like the bad smelling thing is that Ori and Reblis drink a lot of.
Okay, then yes.
Guilty as charged.
Um, a
Yeah,
good
well,
a good cup, depending on when you do it, it's either going to energize you or it's going to relax you.
It's not as
That's
good
two
as
opposite
coffee, though.
effects. That doesn't make sense.
Depends on the teas.
Oh, it's different teas. That makes sense.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
what is that?
Lucero.
Oh, I found this. It was under a flag down by the river, and I pulled it out of them. I don't know if it's locked. I didn't actually try to open it after I got it out. So, but there might be cool stuff in it, and I could use some cool stuff right now.
Yeah. Do you want to put
I
it down over here and we
mean,
can try and get into it?
Yeah. Um, it it did occur to me after I put it on the Von Willow contraption that I have to be on the Von Willow contraption to deactivate it, and I'm not really sure how to get up there now. So, um,
how far up is it?
30 feet.
Can you, Fee, can you call it like you can't call it down at all?
I did not install a remote. So,
Okay.
but
Didn't
there's
you say it's on a rope?
yeah, so
Yeah.
I could
Oh,
try to
okay,
climb
okay.
the rope and
Just
uh,
no, Ori's gonna fucking army climb up the goddamn rope.
For funsies, give me an athletic check.
I think while that happens, Lucetta would look over at John and say, "Yes."
This is going to be a strange question. I don't want you to hurt yourself by thinking too hard about this.
Then don't think too hard on the question you're about to ask.
Oh my
Do you prefer tea
God,
over
you hear from
coffee?
the
Say that one more time, please.
Do you prefer tea over coffee?
Tried coffee once. I'm not a fan of it. I prefer tea over anything else.
Huh.
It's really weird.
Finally, common ground.
You just see like an eyebrow raise up, and it's like, "What do you mean?"
Well, just that the gentleman who was in your skin before you, or taking up a temporary residence, preferred his coffee over anything else.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely
Frankly,
not
I
me.
don't care for it. What do you drink? Chamomile? Honey lemon? What is it? What's your vice?
Give me a chamomile in the evening time to relax before bed, and then give me a mix of Earl Grey, some
Mm,
fruits, and maybe some lavender. And I'll be a good man at the beginning of the day.
This is the
Seraphina
face that
still
Ori is
leaning.
making from the top
Seraph-
of the Von Willow contraption.
Seraphina's
Espen is
gonna
literally pouring out like beans out of her bag because there's like piles of them in her bag that she has kept this whole time.
You have so much more room for stuff now.
Sorry, Hyacinth, what?
Seraphina will call up to Ori and just go, So it's a little complicated. It's very simple, but it's a little hard to find it because like for more room for standings, there's a panel on the floor that's a slightly different shade of metal. It's a different alloy. So you're going to press on that, and then it'll kind of pop open, and then underneath that there's like a little lever. Don't push it too hard though, because like I didn't make it extra durable. I thought I would be the only one switching it, and if you just pull it back, then it'll come back down. You got
Okay.
it.
Am I gonna figure it out, DM?
It's such a good question because I don't know if I fucking caught any of that.
There's a panel with a slightly different metal alloy and it'll pop open and there's a little lever and a button.
Do you have any
I'll
vehicle
roll.
proficiencies?
I do!
Okay, all right, that's good. That's good.
Crazy.
Um, yeah, I don't know. What do you roll for vehicle proficiency? I've never used a vehicle in D&D.
no
in my life.
fucking-
You would just add your proficiency bonus to that.
For the roll.
Oh. So just a D20 in my proficiency?
Hmm.
Yeah. Um,
That's an 11.
and 11. Very cool, very cool. So Ori, you go 30 feet up, and you're now 60 feet in the air as the ball of contraption shoots up.
Can I try again?
I would say it's a 50-50
Two
shot, so
directions, yeah.
after that you were able to figure it out.
The
Yeah,
other
there's-
way.
You hear as the thing like rockets up, you just hear ah! And then
It's not
just
on my bingo card.
pause.
I love it so much.
got it down slowly. She's got the fucking trunk. This is
Yep.
Seraphine is gonna put her hand on Ori's arm in the same way you'd like say it to a kid that you don't really like believe it. She's gonna be like, you're a natural. That's what we're
no
gonna
the fucking don't fucking lie to me. I swear to God, Sarah. Put me on a river barge and I'm good to go. That was bullshit. Just gonna hop down with the trunk. And I'm assuming, given that she is a Ressian native, Ori recognizes the seal. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that this is a seal from before all of Celestia was kind of unified.
Oh, holy shit! This is old.
How old?
Pre-unification.
How long ago was the unification, Zach? Can I roll for that?
Sure.
Or just know it? She's read a lot of history stuff. Oh, that's
Yeah, give me that
not right.
history roll.
Yeah,
Regardless.
17?
Yeah, 17. Okay. Yeah, so we're looking at like 600 years.
God damn.
DM, are there any locks or fastenings on this box?
There is one like very clunky looking like rusty lock on the front that looks to be the only um Travis, I'll give you this as a man of the sea. This chest doesn't look like necessarily it was meant to like protect anything. It was more of a storage situation. So like um like there aren't like multiple locks or like super crazy good um
It's just one of those big old like padlock situations.
yeah, it's
It's
just I
just
mean it's a foot
standard
locker
lock
essentially.
box. Yeah.
Like the intention was to have this readily accessible. And it
Okay.
just didn't work out that way during the war.
The fuck
Fancy
is
that.
something from old Ressia doing all the way out here? Huh.
Not sure, but
Oh.
I'm sure it has something to do with probably the ruins of this city.
Sounds like an empire to me. And Ori's gonna flip her one of her hand axes, and I'm just gonna use the butt of it to break the lock open.
Whack it. Give me Just give me an attack roll for funsies.
Uh, 22.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. So you crack this lock and the padlock like snaps and it just kind of falls into the dirt. Do you open
Huh.
it?
Obviously. If she doesn't, I will.
Clear.
Look at everybody's
I,
faces. You're so scared.
Oh yeah,
you
no.
know what? You
Let's
know
open
what?
it.
Our
Ori
current
just got the
role.
shit kicked out of her for no goddamn reason. Uh,
That was a reason.
she's pissed. She's exhausted. She's just throwing that shit open.
Ori, as
Yo.
you open the chest, you find several items.
Ooh.
Little flutes.
Loot,
So,
loot, loot, loot.
um, on the top of the pile, you find a very old looking, large leather-bound book with metal fastenings on the corners and
Mhm.
a depiction of like a human head with like the star like the moon, sun, and stars kind of surrounding it. You find
Hands
um
that to Fee, just
Mhm.
without hesitation. Book, Serafina.
so you find a brooch that depicts a blue crescent moon against black onyx bordered in gold.
Mm.
You find a silver rimmed monocle on a silver chain. You find a whip that is made of this very like dappled blue leather. And you find a stole with the symbol of Gadarin, the god of justice. So a scale um, balanced on a sword.
Huh.
Hmm.
What is he doing out here?
Ooh, what?
Um, no, just it's God of Justice. Haven't seen a whole lot of the main pantheon since I left home.
You saw them before you left home?
Not him specifically, but temples, whatever, that kind of thing. May or may not have
Signs of
swiped
worship.
some shit from the main temple. Um, what?
Don't you get
Uh,
So,
cursed?
so friends, the items that you have acquired. I'll start with the book. We have the Tome of Clear Thought.
Ooh.
This book contains memory and logic exercises, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your intelligence increases by 2 to a maximum of 30. The manual then loses its magic but regains it in a century.
holy shit.
Uh, the brooch is the brooch of the blue moon. Even when the moon disappears, its presence is still felt in the world. Crafted during a rare blue moon, this brooch provides its wearer with similar opportunities to vanish or be obscured. Stylized to look like a full moon with a gentle blue glow surrounding it, this brooch also gives off a low harmonious hum that only the wearer can hear when its magic is being used. The brooch of the blue moon has 5 charges and regains 1d4 plus 1 charges every sunset and has access to the following spells. Invisibility costs 2 charges. Pass without a trace costs 2 charges. And disguise self costs 1 charge. Then we have the Monocle of Cognition, which I lost. Don't worry, I have it right here. Um,
Excellent. In a safe
this
place.
rare wondrous item allows the user to read any written language or gain advantage on knowledge checks for 10 minutes, though it imposes a permanent disadvantage on charisma checks to influence others. Then we have the Worm Tongue Whip. That is the blue leather whip. So this whip is made from the hide of a blue dragon, and as such, it is imbued with some of their power. This weapon deals an additional 1d4 of damage depending on the dragon it was crafted from. Blue will be lightning. It also gives you access to Draconic Disguise. While attuned to this weapon, you may use Disguise Self once a day. Secondly, we have the Raiment of Gadarin. So once used as a stole for a priest for the god of order and law, this raiment has now been imbued with holy magic from the order. By affixing this raiment to your weapon, it deals an additional 1d6 radiant damage if the creature is
Damn.
good aligned. And also gives you access to the uh shit, where'd it go? No, that's it. One, so 1d6 radiant damage. Um, and you are able to cast the light cantrip from your weapon as well.
Dope.
I think Ori sort of sorts her way through everything. Huh. I don't think any of this is quite my speed, but have at it, kids.
I think Lucetto's going to go over and ask Serafina, "Can I see the book, please?"
Yeah. Do you like to read?
I do. It's been a little bit.
Yeah. Like a couple years. She's gonna hand him the book.
To say the least.
Um, can I have some monocle?
Yeah, Ori'll toss it over.
Sweet. She'll catch it and stick it in one of her bags.
The brooch, the one that looks like a moon.
Figured that might be more your speed.
It's like, and I wonder where all of these things came from. If they've been there for so long.
Mm.
Um, would Sarah know about or Serafina know about the history of this city at all? Is that something that's in books
Um,
even, or is it like lost
it's
to
definitely
time and
it's
history?
def I mean, no, definitely in books.
She read a lot of books.
Mhm.
Could I do a history check? Because it seems like nobody else knows.
Sure, go for it.
I'm
I
gonna.
just, as far as Ori is concerned, Resia has a tendency to reach out and try to grab shit that doesn't belong to it. So
14.
With a 14, I would say this is pretty like it's Rezia made sure this was pretty well documented.
Hmm.
Um, so the Darian Empire attempted actually to take Celestir and were stopped at the Rezian walls, and there was a siege that was broken by General Artemnian Salus with his bluff, the Whiskey Rains, where
yep.
during the siege, where everybody was pretty much done and out of food. He had all of the taverns and townspeople bring any amount of booze that they had left in the city and dumped it on the Darian army while they were at the walls, as a bluff to show that they had plenty left, and it worked. Their morale was broken, and they fled back across the Taurian Sea. And it did not take long for Rezia to mount a counter attack with the Rezian navy, and that is why Telesander looks the way that it does. Two of their massive warships were able to corner corner the capital from the Sheltered Shoals and from the river Lindale as they opened cannon fire from both sides of the city.
Um, Serafina's gonna relay most of this and just kind of end it with like, so then after they like poured out the really yucky juice all over the walls, obviously it's like the army left. And so then, but then when they went back, they got attacked, and so, um, pretty much like everybody in here either had to like run away or they didn't make it. So, um, it's probably just somebody's personal chest. Like there were nobles and things, and if it accidentally got dropped or if they didn't make it away and like it was on the shore, so maybe they tried to run and they just didn't get either they didn't make it or the chest didn't make it with them at the very it's kind of a heavy chest. Um
Yeah, it looks like the kind of thing that you would have pulled out of the hold. She'll pick up the whip. She's gonna look up at um John. I'm sorry, Sam. She's gonna be salty for a minute.
Oh, please bring it. Bring it.
This looks like it's more your speed. John hands it over.
I'm actually all right.
did you
I
want
think
the stole?
someone of your caliber could use something like that, though.
I don't use a whip.
They're quite fun. Really a great arm workout in the end.
Rolls her eyes like the most petulant shit ass expression on her face. Rolls her eyes, shoves it in her bag. Fine. Hold on to it. And then she's gonna pick up the stole. Just kind of look at it.
There's the shield breaker.
Oh,
He'll say
fuck
that
off.
underneath his breath, but still, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, God. Get bent. She'll pull the stole out and just kind of study it.
Ori, you remember when you first joined the Red Ladies? They overwhelmingly serve or proclaim to serve Celeria, goddess of secrets and trickery. But you remember talking to Miriam number of years back, and she brought up Gadarin, who almost feels like an antithesis to Celeria with the chaos and the secrets and the trickery. And while there's not a lot of law and order in the Red Ladies, justice has always been a virtue they tend to strive for, as so often justice and the law just don't coincide.
Rarely, if ever. think what she's gonna do is she's gonna pick up the stole. And like, how is it like one of those big, long, like vestment kind of a things, like the sort of shit that like a priest would wear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Actually, it's more like I don't know what you call the one that goes on their belt, but like the shorter version of that. It's not like the
mm,
big grand one.
she'll kind of look down at it and run her thumb over the symbol that's embroidered into this fabric. And the smile on her face is very small and a little sad, but she's gonna lash it around her belt.
You guys also find one more item in the chest, as it is just this little kind of bundle of fabric and tent poles.
Hmm. Probably comes in handy. Pull it out. Just like a tent. That the
For all,
vibe we've got here?
for all intents and purposes. Intents and purposes.
I see what you did there.
Uh,
Do a lap.
Can
Well,
we
that's all I have for me.
examine the tent to see if it has any symbols or anything suspicious
Are you
about it
saying it's your
before
intent
we...
to examine the tent?
I swear to God,
it is.
Samuel.
It is, in
I'm sorry,
fact.
the joke
How
was
intensely
unintentional.
do you investigate?
Oh my God.
Really is getting
Uh,
intense around here.
Sorry, guys, that wasn't my
uh,
intention. Anybody else? Anybody?
I hate all of
Chat.
you
Anyone?
right now.
Chat. Chat, help
I
me.
will investigate
Chat can't
the
help you now.
tent as it's
Welcome to
being pulled
purgatory.
out. Espen is like, eyeing it. And I rolled a 14 for investigation.
Perfect. With a 14, you kind of like halfway put it together just to like see what's going on. Um,
I'm looking for symbols
just
and
to make sure it's
like
not
any
one of
other.
those like weird tents that you have to like do some inside and some outside, and it's a giant pain in the ass. You could have just slept in your car. Um,
That sounds kind of personal, homie.
Yeah, because this party constantly is just thinking about how we'd rather sleep in our car, you know?
Yeah, right.
truly. Um, and Espen, as you like open up one of the flaps, you like get a peek inside, and this tent is probably takes up like a 10 foot by 10 foot square. Um, on the inside, it looks way bigger than that.
Hey,
Oh, you-
Again?
what?
Got the magic tent.
yeah.
What's up?
We could all fit in this tent and more. It
Or he's
looks
gonna
pretty
like
big.
stick her head in next to Espen.
She's like,
Oh, holy shit.
yeah.
So now that you guys are
I,
like, you have like, you're taking the whole thing in, you see that there is a like red velvet couch. There is like a little chest of drawers. There is a small fireplace, and there are like little like hooks on one of the walls to like hang up your cloaks or hats or what have you.
holy fucking shit, this thing's furnished. Or he like pulls her head back out.
Huh.
There's no
What
fucking
do
way.
you
Oh,
what
holy
do
shit,
you
it is.
Right?
what do you
There's,
Are those?
you know, hold on. Give.
like there's
No, no, no,
rugs?
oh, hold on. Don't budge.
There's stuff in
Elbow.
Oh, oh, all right.
it.
I mean, Ori's got a fucking purpose now. She's setting this goddamn tent up.
Are they like
That's just like pulling things out.
Seraphina's
So
pretty
right.
convinced this is a noble's chest. Is there like a family
Yeah.
crest or anything that she would recognize on any of this stuff? The
That's what I'm
chest, the
looking for
tent.
too. Like,
Okay.
that's why I said Espen was looking at it to see if there's any symbols as well. Like,
Okay, you can find it first. Fine.
well, no. You, if you're looking somewhere else too, like four eyes better than
So,
two.
so
I'll
on the
check the
outs,
chest. You check the tent.
so on the outside of the tent, it looks very much just like a normal tent. There is no like maker's mark or
Okay.
anything. Um, as you look on the like looking on the chest, it is just that like big old Riesian
Rivian.
symbol. It doesn't have like a name on it or anything.
Okay.
How am I
But
able to get it set up?
yeah, I was yeah with pretty much it's a very easy tent to set up.
It was made for
Um,
nobles. They don't know how to set up complicated tents.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
tracks,
no.
yeah.
Uh,
Um, yeah, so as you get the tent set up, you step inside and there's vaulted ceilings. But like it's still like tent material everywhere.
Oh my God.
Hey, so like on the outside, when it's all put together, can we close the door? Like, can we close the flap and like see if it goes invisible or anything? Uh, Aspen wants to check and see if it becomes like cloaked once put together.
Yeah, no, hang on. Stay right there. And Ori's gonna like
Okay.
jump in and close the flaps. Anything?
Aspen's gonna like step
I
back.
mean, you still see a tiny tent.
Okay.
Yep, it's invisible.
Okay.
You can't see it.
Don't listen to him. He's lying.
Or like sticks her head back out, glares at John, flips him off.
Meanwhile,
Well,
Lucero's like deep into like this book right now, just like reading through it.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel like dog shit. Can we like chill for the night, please?
But we since it like doesn't disappear and it's not invisible, we need to,
I'll
take
take first
watch.
watch. Everyone else inside.
Okay.
Everyone inside. Go sit down.
I,
Go
I,
rest. Oh, Serafina, before you go inside, he's gonna pull out one of his flasks. He's gonna hand it to her. He's like, "Hey, go take this to Ori." I'm not sure if she has any booze on her, but I think she might want that.
There's probably booze in the tent.
Wait.
Is there a wet bar?
Is
Is there a fucking wet bar?
booze supply? Please.
600-year-old wine, baby.
I don't know.
Hey.
We're getting
You're
so
all
sloshed
just
tonight.
gonna have to explore your new duds next week. This is where we're gonna wrap up.
Yo.
Mhm.
Thanks so much for coming and hanging out, guys. We had quite an emotional session. Um, but everybody's doing okay. I think. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll
better.
see. So come back next week and see how our crew handles being in the ruined city of Tilisander and how are they going to speed along to the Green Steel Mountains to get to the prince.